Today I'm actually going to be flying over to Maui to meet up with Lisa Nguyen. This is actually her first time in Hawaii, so I'm going to fly over to Maui just for the day to do a little bit of exploring, and we're also going to check out a bunch of food spots that she's interested in filming. So I'm only going to be on Maui for less than 12 hours, so Lisa and I are going to try and knock out as many spots as possible while I'm there. I can always fly to Maui and film and eat the food, so I thought it'd be better to focus on Lisa and her thought process and how she captures content. This is more of a day in the life of Lisa, and hopefully you and I can both learn a lot from today's trip. The flight from Oahu to Maui is like 30 minutes long. You don't even like level out. You just go like straight up and then right back down. I'm just waiting outside for Lisa, and when she gets here, I think we're gonna go check out our first food spot.
We had a few places in mind to visit, and the first stop we hit was Jollibee. The first and only time I had this was at the airport in Manila, and I don't really remember how it tastes, but I asked Lisa what her Jollibee game plan was.
I've had it in the past, but just a little bit. So for me, it was my I would say my first experience trying Jollibee. The second part was trying the food so that I could expose it to people who haven't tried it yet and create the visual part of it and then the talking of it as well.
I got to meet up with a good friend of mine who is also a fellow food content creator. Philip flew over from Oahu to show me around at some spots in Maui. Our first stop was at Jollibee. Sadly, we don't have any of these in Kansas. I always get FOMO when I see people eating it because it looks so good. I've tried one bite of their chicken a couple of years ago, and honestly, I don't remember how it tasted, so this is like a new experience. We ordered their fried chicken, spaghetti, ube pie, and pineapple juice. I love Filipino spaghetti. It has carrots and hot dog bits in it, and it's sweet. I'm going to try Janelle's recipe when I get the chance. The chicken was super juicy and the skin was crispy. I poured the gravy over the top, and that took it to the next level. And the ube pie was a perfect sweet ending to this delicious meal. By the way, Jollibee, if you're watching, please come to Kansas. Thanks.
Well, not a great day to wear a white shirt.
I know. I brought an extra white shirt just in case. Yeah.
So as I was eating and going through it all, I'm thinking in my head how it tastes, and then once I do the voiceover, I can do that. So for people who haven't tried it, hopefully they can watch my video and be like, oh, okay, I learned a little bit more through that. For people who have already tried it, they're probably curious to see how I would react to it. So I'm hitting kind of 3 different points on that. That's kind of my thought process.
Yeah.
But I just, film everything because everything's content. You don't have to use all of it. But the chicken is like juicy. Mm-hmm. Look at that juicy chicken. Mm-hmm. Wow, wow, wow. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Ube pie. It's like cheesecake filling. What's up, Jollibee?
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I don't either.
First spot is done. I guess now we're just kind of winging it today. We were gonna come up with a game plan, but now it's just kind of like whatever we're in the mood for. And now we're gonna head over to Costco.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they have in there.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you what they have in there because there's so much stuff. We might be in there for like 2 hours. So.
Yeah, just don't let me get too much stuff because I can't take it back to Kansas with me. So.
For sure. Okay, let's go.
So convenient these days because phones, I'm shooting 99% of my videos on my phone. So I just have to carry my phone around, make sure I film it, and then worry about the voiceovers later. But again, I'm thinking about it in the back of my head, what I'm going to be saying. This would last me about 1 day though.
Oh gosh.
You like
I've never tried it.
Oh, really?
I just open it and it's like gnarly.
It's got a funky smell to it as well.
For our second stop, Philip took me to Costco to show me some of the different items that they have in Hawaii. I was like a kid in a candy store. They had chocolate-covered rice crackers, tempura squid snacks, and Hawaiian hurricane popcorn. He said I needed to get this one, so I got a package to take back to Kansas with me. They also had a bunch of different fried fish jerky. Another snack Philip suggested was his furikake mix. He said once you start eating them, you can't stop. My sister-in-law asked me to get some chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, so I grabbed a box of them. There were sweet potato taro chips, tapatio mixed nuts, boba tea milk mochi, big boxes of Pocky and Hello Panda. The selection of fish, my gosh, I was in love with their options. Then he showed me a brand of Portuguese sausage that is popular in Hawaii. And of course, you gotta have the rotisserie chicken. Honestly, I kind of wish he didn't take me here because now I know everything I'm missing out on. Have you tried any of the items that were shown in this video?
I'm like, this is crazy. There's so much stuff here. Ernie,
So that's like savory sweet.
Are you excited to try this?
Yeah.
I wanted to take a quick second to thank my channel members while Lisa unwraps the Boba mochi. If you're interested in supporting me as a content creator, consider joining below.
Look how cute they are. They're like little individual things.
I thought they were gonna be huge. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be like this
so
big, yeah.
Try it.
Here we go.
It smells good.
I just want to play with it. Look at that. Alrighty. Are you doing half bite?
Yeah. It tastes like milk tea.
It does. The coconutty outside.
The boba isn't really like a boba. There's one thing that I can eat with my aligners in. I don't have to take my aligners off. Because it's
The
soft.
autofocus on this is nuts.
So that's like the product display mode. Now what do we do?
What is up next? I'm not sure.
Um,
That was exciting though. My head was like swiveling all over the place.
For stop number 3, Philip and I went to a small town called Paia. It's located in northern Maui and has a bunch of small businesses to explore. He wanted to take me to Flatbread Company to try their Hawaiian pizza, which is Mopsy's Kalua pork. It's pork with mango barbecue sauce, red onions, pineapple, goat cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, and garlic oil. And it's wood-fired pizza. We ordered a couple of drinks and waited for the pizza to arrive. I mean, I don't know if you can tell from the description alone, but this pizza was amazing. It was salty from the meat, sweet from the pineapple, cheesy, savory, just everything. I don't know how you all feel about pineapple on pizza, but personally, I love it.
Okay, so I just posted a video. Now this is the thinking process of me trying to figure out what to comment. I did noodles and spam and eggs. And my nephew and my sister-in-law did the video because I lost my voice a couple days ago.
oh, they did the voiceover.
Yeah, usually when I'm editing it, I have the idea in my head. I'm like, I'll remember, but let me think. I read in the comments. They're so funny. So this is a video I shot literally 4 or 5 months ago. It's been sitting on my phone. And I needed content to post, so I did this, and then it's weird how it worked out. I put it off, now I have a piece of content that people love. I'll just say, how'd they do? It's always fun going through the comments in the beginning because I know they're nicer because it's my
those are the people
subscribers.
that are like actually interesting.
Yeah, so I'll like go through and read it. That's the hardest part for me is dealing with the negative comments. And I've told myself that I thought I had a pretty thick skin because I've been creating content on Facebook for a while now, and I've heard a lot of different things. But when the videos go viral, reach a lot of people, you're reaching people from all over the world. A lot of people who have issues in their own lives and they want to take it out. And so that was one thing I wish I kind of prepared for a little bit better. But I do have a good support system, like reaching out to like content creators like you guys are dealing with the same thing, and you guys are offering support, so that helps a lot. That's the biggest help right now for that.
This looks so weird. It's like we're so excited to go to Foodland.
I am excited.
For stop number 4, Philip took me to check out Foodland. It's a supermarket selling a bunch of food and household items. I don't know why, but I like to see the different things that stores in other states have, and in Hawaii, it's quite the experience.
So this is like a typical breakfast bento with eggs, spam, and then you have Portuguese sausage, and it's all in like a bed of rice.
They had bento boxes to go, fried chicken musubi, spam, fried rice, barbecue ribs, and Korean chicken. And according to Philip, this is the best pie in the world, the chocolate hapia cream pie. They also had individual leis that you could buy. I learned that men wore ones made with tea leaves. Then I picked up some more chocolate covered macadamia nuts, but the main attraction was the variety of poke that they sold. They had so many different types to choose from, and you can pick from different size containers. Besides the tuna, they had mussels, clams, and imitation crab. They also had a pretty legit instant ramen aisle. I had to grab some slippers that were too cute to pass up on. I knew my nephew would love them. And then I got a spam slicer for myself since I cook spam every once in a while.
Maui style chips, not to be confused with the Maui onion chips. These are the ones right here.
My arm workouts are important, right?
Totally.
So I actually hit up Foodland before I went to Maui and asked if it would be okay to film in the grocery store. Not only did they give us the thumbs up, but they hooked us both up with a goodie bag full of their Maikai brand snacks. We found a park in Kihei to check out what we got, and I also shot the interview part of this video. The interview was about 45 minutes long, and I wish I could fit all of it into here, but here's another little clip that we got earlier.
My goal next is to travel a lot. So content creation is still on the board. And so my goal from the beginning was to always create food videos and share those experiences with people who may not have those chances. As I learn about the history of food, I can share that as well. Because I mean, there's history behind every single dish.
Yeah.
So if I visit a different country or even like a different state within the US and they tell me why this food is native to this state or country, I'm learning, my audience is learning. So providing value to people, I get to eat good food.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. That's my biggest thing now, is to travel and share those stories with people.
Nice.
Taken in the ocean.
Oh, really took it. Almost really took it.
I was looking at the phone, it looked really close, and when I looked, I was really far.
So much shots of you like this.
This is me filming.
Yeah.
Is there a flavor that I should get?
For stop number 5, Philip and I were going to go to Ululani's Hawaiian Shave Ice, but the line was really long, so we drove down the coast a bit and found this other place in the Kihei Marketplace, Peace, Love, Shave Ice. Also, I learned a fact from Philip that it's not shaved ice, but just shave ice. I think I've always assumed it was shaved for some reason.
This is the pineapple?
Pineapple. We got a layer with the leahy.
People don't know about that.
They need to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you today. You gotta get that snow cap.
Whether you like it or not, you're getting some.
Alright, what is it?
This is Lemoine powder. It's gonna give it some tang, some tart, some saltiness.
So my first experience with shave ice was amazing. It just melted in my mouth, and there was even ice cream at the bottom that had picked up the juices along with the powder he put on top. It cooled me down and it wasn't too sweet.
It's so good. Looks okay.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Here we go. Whoa. That just melted in my mouth.
Dude, right? So crazy.
This is a good flavor combination too. It's like tart and sweet at the same time. Oh my gosh.
You wanna try mine? You wanna try grape?
Yeah, how does this just melt in your mouth?
Yeah, it's just the way it's shaved. It's like, there's literally like a razor blade on there just like cutting it. Grape is good, right? I love grape.
I got more of the lychee flavor.
Oh, nice. The
But
coconut.
that was really good.
We were in Wailea, so I thought we'd stop by the Andaz to grab a cocktail, and I didn't get a ton of footage, but I'll let Lisa's video do the talking.
We had some extra time before Philip had to fly back to Oahu, and we were still in northern Maui, so we went to the bougiest hotel bar I've ever been to. It was so nice and the view was gorgeous. We talked about YouTube, content creation, and of course food. He ordered chicken strips and waffle fries from the kids menu because he was craving it, and we also got mochiko chicken. And I just want to give Philip a huge thank you for taking the time to drive me around Maui to show me some spots. The quality of his videos are top notch, and I admire him greatly for his work ethic. I'll be meeting up with him again in September along with some other food content creators, so we'll be collabing again. Please check out his channel and consider subscribing. You won't regret it.
True tourist.
God.
You ordered off the kids menu, chicken strips and waffle fries. And these are
Mochiko chicken.
mochiko chicken.
We had to sweet talk Cynthia into getting us the
kids menu.
kids menu. I had to lie about my age.
Alright, so we're trying to get to the airport before 10 so Philip can get off the island. But we hit traffic for the last, like, what, 20 minutes?
Dude, forever.
Yeah. Like, we didn't expect this. We would be at the airport right now, but we hit traffic.
This person's crossing around. Get out of the street!
Yeah, we'll make it to the airport in time. You're not going to miss your
Will
flight.
he make it?
I think it's so funny that we, like...
Find out on
Yeah.
the next Dragon Ball Z.